a senior physics major at North Carolina A&T State University. And today I would like to dive deeper into my auto-ethnography essay and how these experiences impacted not only who I am, but how I view the world. In my essay, I focused on the idea that being a young black man in America means living between how society perceives you and who you know yourself to be. Every day involves navigating stereotypes, identity, expectations, and cultural norms that try to define you before you even speak. For me, it's been a journey of learning how to resist these narratives and instead create a space for my own. One of the most influential turning points in that journey came when I shifted from being a student athlete to becoming a STEM researcher. Growing up, I saw so many images of black men fit into the narrow categories of athletes, entertainers, or people portrayed negatively in the media. When I stepped away from sports and leaned into research, I realized how uncommon it was to see black men in scientific spaces. It wasn't just a career change, it was an act of redefining what representation could look like, for not only myself, but for black men all around. My presence in the lab, surrounded by equations, data, and experiments, felt more than personal growth. It was a quiet form of resistance. That same theme followed me to Harvard University, where I completed a summer internship as a Du Bois Fellow. I was excited to represent my school and contribute to real research, but I couldn't ignore how people looked at me. Standing at just under 6 feet tall with locks and tattoos down my arm, I noticed the stares and the many second glances. It reminded me that no matter how professional or accomplished I am, society still sees me through a lens shaped by stereotypes. That disconnect between who I am and what people assume reminded me of Baldwin's warning about false pictures, how America constructs images of black people that distort reality. This also connects directly to the Stuart Hall's theory of representation. Hall explains that the media and culture don't just reflect reality, they shape it. They teach people what to expect, what to fear, and what to value. When black men are shown over and over again as athletes or criminals, it limits public imagination. So when I walk in a research lab or I have the opportunity to present my scientific data, it disrupts that pattern. It challenges those assumptions and it broadens the picture of what black identity can be. In many ways, as a student athlete or a researcher and a fellow at Harvard, it all points back to my main insight, that being a young black man in America means constantly balancing who you are with how the world sees you. But it also is about reclaiming that image, showing that our identities are not confined to the roles society gives us. My work and my visibility are to contribute to a narrative that one day reflects complexity, excellence, and authenticity. Because every time we step into a space where we're not expected to be, we don't just break the stereotypes, we redefine what representation looks like. Thank you.